Hello flosstube, it's Caitlin with A Stitch for Mom and welcome to my channel. This is a channel about cross stitch. If you are interested, stick around. Feel free to like and subscribe. I have a lot of new subscribers, so I just want to thank you all for joining us, and shout out to the people who have been subscribed and watch every week or every other week. I really appreciate you. I talked so fast. I'm trying to slow myself down. I am naturally a very fast talker, very fast drinker, very fast eater. I do everything very fast. So I'm trying to slow down. You would think as a teacher that I wouldn't be so quick at things, but like I can turn it on and off. Well, kind of. So I'm trying really hard today just to be very even keel, very chill. Just welcome to flosstube. This is flosstube number 51. The last flosstube I did was a whip parade. So if you're interested in everything I'm stitching, I showed everything but one piece. I forgot one piece. But otherwise I showed everything that I currently am working on or planning to work on. So let's go ahead and get started with some previous finishes. I brought two previous finishes in here. Today, my husband is also a teacher, so today we have a snow day. So today and tomorrow are snow days. We're supposed to start to get blowing snow here this afternoon. And then tomorrow it is supposed to be like 40-mile-an-hour winds and negative like 30-degree wind chill. Like it's supposed to be insanely cold tomorrow. So we got our Christmas break started, our winter break started early because we're supposed to go through Thursday and then have Friday off. Excuse me. But we have today off and Thursday off. So, which if I'm being honest is an incredible blessing because yesterday was quit my job type of hard. Like it was very challenging yesterday. Obviously I didn't quit my job, but that's just kind of like, that's the feeling it was. So long story short, Eddie and I today went to my husband. We work in different school districts. So his school district has an early out today. So he had this holiday sing-along that he does every year. And so Eddie and I went and we joined him and we got to see a whole bunch of people. But so I pulled this out because the last time I was able to go to a holiday sing, which was I think my first or second year of teaching, I ended up not having school that day, but Elliot did. So then I went to go see Elliot. I ended up stitching this, and I think I finished most of it while I was at I finished it up while I was at the holiday sing. So it's the most wonderful time of the year. I don't remember if this is Country Cottage or Little House. But I absolutely love the lettering on this. So it's supposed to have, these two are supposed to continue up here, but I didn't add that because I don't like to restitch things. So I just left that off. I think it looks fine without it. This is a, what is it called exactly? It's just, oh, it's a plate charger. So it's supposed to sit like this on a plate. But I just use it as like a giant, a giant ornament. And then I just have this on there with some ribbon. I really like this piece. So this will be my last video before Christmas. So I'm just brought out the rest of my Christmas finishes that I hadn't shown yet. I do have winter finishes I will bring for January. All right, so my next one is Ornamental Joy. I cannot remember if I showed you guys this, but it is one of my favorite finishes I've ever, like not finishes, but my favorite stitches I've ever done. Maybe I have. I think I might have, but it's worth it to bring it out again. It's so pretty. I love it. This is stitched on 28 count coffee tea dye Monaco. I used my own colors. And then this is a tray from Pioneer Woman that was white. Well, I was blue and I spray painted it white. I love this. It's so cute. I do think I've shown you that before, so I'm sorry. Like I showed you that a couple weeks ago. All right. I have some finishes, so some FFOs. So I had them finished the last time I had a floss tube, but I finally got to work and actually fully finished them. So my first one is Santa's Village. Santa's House from Santa's Village. And I finished this on a pedestal that used to have something else on it, and I just decided that I wanted to put this village on it because it was pretty much like the perfect size. So this is stitched on 28 count Legacy Lugana from Picture This Plus. And I used all the called for colors. So my plan is to have them in different type of pedestals, and like some on the ground, some on pedestals, the ones that I get done. So, and I did take out the French knots, and I just changed them to crosses. So I kind of moved some stuff around in the wreath. Then his eyes are crosses. French knots are not my thing. Another FFO I had was this Ho 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 from Frosted Pumpkin. This is stitched on 28 count Ren Lugana from Picture This Plus. So I just framed it in like a little box that I got as a gift. Like it had something on it, and this was like the perfect size for it. I tried to finish it in a hoop, but I didn't leave very much on this edge, so the hoop wouldn't work. But yeah, you can see. The white was kind of hard to see. I stitched this all with color and cotton threads that I got in my November pack. Except for the light brown was not on that list. Super cute. Really like it. And then finally, I have had this finished for a year. So I finally FFO'd it. It is my Winter ABCs by Country Cottage Needleworks, or Little House Needleworks. So I stitched on this board. It's the Hobby Lobby board that everyone has now. I've been using it for a couple years for this, and I just painted the back of mine black. It's supposed to be black chalkboard paint, but it like comes out gray, like a charcoal gray, because I have a white one that's like right next to it above my door. So this hangs on my cabinet, on the side of my cabinet, like my pantry. So here it is finished. I just stitched it with my own classic Colorworks colors that I had. Nothing spectacular. This is just a check I bought from Pet Quarter Shop a while ago, and I just ruffled it and hot glued it, and then it's just on there with washers and magnets. And so is this. I want to put something on this, but I haven't decided what exactly I want to put on it yet. But I have one more to do. I have summer ABCs, and then this series is done, which will be good. All right, now I have two brand new finishes. So I just finished these. I finished one of them. Well, one of them I finished a long time ago, but it's a gift. So I haven't given them to them yet, but I plan on doing it this week. So I was gonna go ahead and show them. I might not post this on Wednesday. Today's Wednesday the 21st. I might not post it on Wednesday. It depends on when I see them. Or if I can just tell them not to watch. So the first one is from Abby Sue Designs. It is the Ahsoka that I've been working on. I did finish it up. I was afraid I wasn't going to finish it, but I did. So, oops. It is incredibly hard to see. That glass is super reflective. Hold on. Still can't really see it. There we go, kind of. So it is stitched on 28 count black Joblin. You can really see my craft room is a disaster. There we go. I just absolutely love it. It turned out so pretty. I used all the called for colors. It is stitched, it is framed with a frame from Michaels. So, it's really cute. There we go, you can kind of see it that way. There we go. Just needed to get the right angle. This is a 6x8, so it is a little bigger, but it's beautiful. I absolutely love it, and my husband wants me to stitch one for him. So that can be wrapped now. And then this next finish is for my friend, so they're husband and wife, so that's obviously for the husband, and this is for the wife, and it is an inside joke. Just an inside joke that we have, but it's the Plum Street Samplers, Friends Are We. So I finished it on this whale tail board. It's from, I can't think of her name. She did the board for the cookie exchange from Hands On Design and the Halloween party. It's the same person. So I will link her in the drop down below. But I absolutely love how this turned out. My husband wants me to put something up here, but I don't know if I need to. Like, I just kind of like it the way it is. So I use my own colors, and I stitched this on 28 count. I want to say it's Night Sky by Fiber on a Whim, maybe. It turned out perfect. I love it. I stitched this quite a while ago. Yeah, I finished it quite a while ago. It's so cute. I love it. So those were all of my finishes. I have one more finish. I did finish the ornament from Quirky Quaker Christmas ornament, but I went ahead and already gifted that. So I did not, because it's for Eddie's daycare. So I did not get a picture of that. Turned out really cute. I just did it in a hoop. So not a super fancy finish, but I will definitely going to stitch it again for myself. All right, now on to my whips. I really didn't work on a whole lot because I was working on those things, trying to get the Ahsoka done and the ornament done, but I did start a couple new projects. So I finally started Winter Whirligig, and I am changing the colors on mine. I'm using some colors from my latest Color and Cotton. Oh, I need to grab that. Latest Color and Cotton pack. But this is what I have so far. And I'm stitching it on 28 count Coffee Tea Dyed Monaco. Using all my own colors. So the red is Cherry Cobbler. This blue is this gorgeous Winter Tide, which I got from the pack. Love this. And then this white is called Winter Wishes, which has like a blue tint to it. You can't really see it. But these are two things from my pack. So, that will probably be finished this week. Ooh, that's a good color for that. Hopefully this week. I have company coming over. Well, they won't come over for Christmas. We have no one coming over for Christmas, so we are going to go to people's houses for Christmas. And obviously they don't live far away, so it's not that big of a deal. But my husband's grandma is coming down from Sioux Falls, and so this is like, she doesn't usually come down. So she's coming down, and so she's going to spend the whole week in Omaha. So we are going to be having a lot of like going over there, then coming over here type of thing. So I'm trying to get my house like put together, and I still have my summer whirligig up. So I need to get that done, or this done, so I can replace it. Got that. I forgot one more finish. I'll have to go grab it. I'll grab that in a little bit. I also started Hugs and Kisses by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and I'm stitching it on 32 count powder splash. There we go. And I'm using my own colors. I'm just like vintaging it up. So I'm just using more vintage pinks and mauves. It's really cute. I like it a lot. This is what I started. So I started this and went to Whirligig when I should have been finishing my other project. Oops. So the one other finish I had this week that I completely forgot about and had to go grab is Mary. So I finished Mary from Stitching with the Housewives. I did not do the whole thing. So there's like a whole bunch of greenery up here, and it's just too busy. And I'm more into like simple, like not too busy stuff. So I just kind of unbusied it. And I put like a little bow. This is Aqua Stitching with the Housewives fabric. And I was going to put something here, but I haven't done anything yet because I just kind of, I don't know. I think it looks okay the way it is. And this is on a board from Hobby Lobby. It said Silent Night on it. So this goes, I have like a little shelving unit. It's very tiny. It's like this big, and it's got like different shelves. And I put like salt and pepper shakers on there. So this, and I put cross stitch. So this, my smalls go up on there along with my salt and pepper shakers. I believe, let me double check my gigantic mess of a stitching. Oh no, I started this. Okay. Haven't shown you guys that yet because I showed it to you, but not in a regular floss tube. So I pulled out a whole bunch of random stuff that I'm going to start stitching. But I went ahead and started Let's Talk Winter. And I have a very small star on it. I started this like 2 weeks ago. So I have the word, almost the word pine done. And I'm stitching this on 28 count shadow Lugana from Picture This Plus. And I'm using all the called for colors. So hopefully this will be a go-to project. That is all of my whips this week and finishes. So plans. Let's go haul first, and then that kind of goes into plans. So haul. I should stop buying stuff, but I'm not. I got from Hollis Hands Creates, I got 2 pieces of fabric. I got 36 count Winter Brew, which I'm going to stitch something on today. And then I got 36 count Hog Bristle from Fox and Rabbit, which I'm going to stitch. I'm going to start the Live on Little on this. This is the called for fabric. Pretty sure I'm going to do that. Then Jen's Stitching Niche, if you haven't seen, is having a 32% off sale all her charts. So I bought more charts, like I need any more. But I bought the Barn Owl. And the reindeer. So now I believe I have all of them I want. I'm thinking about the jackrabbit. I'm kind of on the fence about that one, but I have all the rest of them I want. Like I don't want the ferret and I don't want the beaver one or the bear. Those 3 I'm not super interested in. So I have all the ones that I actually like and want to stitch. This one's so gorgeous. I finally got the Rabbit and the Rose from With Thy Needle and Thread. Excited to start this one for spring. I wanted this one when it first came out and I just didn't. I was trying to limit myself on charts, but 32% off, I'll buy it. It's really pretty. I bought Blooming Tiny Town by Heart and Hand. Super cute. And then I got Happy Jolly Soul from With My Needle and Thread. So this one I've wanted for a while. And I do think this one is going to be my snow day start. So I'm going to start this one today. So, and I'm going to stitch it on the Winter's Brew. 36 count Winter Brew. So that is my haul. I don't think I bought any digital patterns this week. I didn't. One more I'm just going to talk about. I will be doing 12 by 12. So I'm going to do, for New Year's Eve, I'm going to do 12 projects by midnight. The original 12 by 12 says that you do it 1 every hour. I just can't commit to that with Eddie. So I'm just going to go from when I wake up to midnight, which when I wake up, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, guys. So, when I wake up till midnight, I want to start 12 new projects. So I have like a spreadsheet. I keep changing things around, like what I want to start, when I want to start them. I'm not going to start them in specific order. I just, these are what I want, and I want to have them all kitted up. So I have a lot of them kitted up. I will actually do maybe a separate video that talks about my 12 by 12 plans next week. So you'll have that to look at next week. But I did want to talk about our stitch along. So I am hosting a stitch along. It's the Sampler of the Seasons, SAL. So Sampler of the Seasons, SAL. They are the Sampler of the Seasons from With Thy Needle and Thread. So spring, summer, fall, and winter. Now I know a lot of people are having a hard time finding these. I would just check your local LNSs. Like I got mine from Welcome Stitchery. I just ordered them online. They are older charts. I don't know what the date is. 2011. They're from 2011. You can also order them from Country Stitches. So you can order them from Brenda Gervais' site. I know that, like you could do that. So a lot of people said they had these in their stash, but they haven't like stitched them yet. So I'm going to be stitching. So I'm going to start with spring. And then so I'm going to start with spring on my 12 by 12. It's my last start. It'll be spring. Then so I'm going to work on that in January, February, March. And then in April, I'm going to start summer, which will be April, May, June. July, I'm going to start fall. So July, August, September. And then October, I'm going to start winter. So October, November, December. So I'm going to stitch the first one, at least, on 40 count cappuccino from Fiber on a Whim. And I'm doing DMC conversion because I just can't afford to buy all that fancy floss. So, and I did check. It does, I do think it'll look good on there. So yeah, that's my plan. Do look for another video coming out on next week that talks fully about my 12 by 12 plans. I am going to this next year I'm going to stitch all the things, like start all the things. I'm just going to stitch what I want to stitch when I want to stitch it, sort of thing. I do have some like things I want to kit, some like ideas on things I want to do. And I am going to do like stitch your stash. So I'm going to be stitching a lot of the stuff that I have already. But I'm also, I'm not going to do whip go. So I decided I'm not going to do whip go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a focus whip every month. So every month there's one whip, like old whip that I want to get done. So there's 6 whips that I want to work through. I'll put those out in my next video too. So there's 6 whips I want to work through. And so there's 12 months. So I'm going to spend 2 months on each whip. Is my plan, not including new start, obviously. Like I just need to touch it within that month is like my only goal right now. So hopefully that helps whittle some of those down, but I don't mind having whips. It's, you know what, if I want it done, I will stitch it. Like if it's not finished yet, it means like not that I don't want it done, it's just like I don't have a place for it. So that is all I have for today. So thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe and tell people about my channel. I would love to get more people into the sampler of the season. So I think it'll be really fun. So thank you guys for stopping by and have a Merry Christmas.